Is failure fatal? Is it fatal, my friends? Buenos dias, and welcome to a new morning show, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Buenos dias. Where are you joining? Today is Friday, yay, and Friday, April 26, 2024, for those who love to join live. Okay, so here we go. Oh, this is what I have highlighted for a dad joke. Are you ready? Why did the old man fall down the well? I'm sorry. Why did the old man fall down the well? He couldn't see that well. Oh my God, so crazy. I actually do not even remember highlighting this joke, but it's hilarious. It's like right here. Unless Jimmy's playing a joke on me. And when in my notes to tell you that, for me to tell you this joke, I actually do not remember. I'm having a moment, people. I'm having a moment, but it is all good. Thanks for joining me. Oh my gosh. All right. I am loving getting distracted. StreamYard is supposed to have the comments from LinkedIn over here, and they're not happening. So I'm like, what's going on, StreamYard? So we're gonna check this out. If you are watching live from LinkedIn, as in right now, I'm not able to see you through here, but I may be able to see you in here. Drop some comments now, if you could, as a favor, please, to see if it shows up in my StreamYard. And with that, talking about failure, there is also, because here in the morning show, we do dad jokes, we do sports, and I got sports for you. Drop some comments. Help me out, LinkedIn peeps. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to take the song out because I don't want to get copyright. However, I am going to shrink myself, and let's watch this little goalie do his thing. He's got it. He's got the move. Oh, and by the way, that says, todo lo que hagan, hazlo con amor y pasión. Everything you do, do with love and passion. And that little dude right there, my friends, okay, he's showing us passion. His little dance, and I know it's better with the music. However, we'll leave it right there for just for copyright purposes. Anyway, all right. Well, buenos dias. We're gonna get right into a topic, but before we do, I always love to do a little bit of a recap. And let's get back to my slides. There I am. Okay, well, there it is. So all week, canceling hustle culture. I was really afraid of canceling my show because every topic or every theme hits right there in the soul, my friend. So it's such a, I mean, especially if you are in LinkedIn, I mean, wherever social media, and you're showing up, and if you are like, at nighttime drinking coffee, excuse me, one second. If this is your social energy 24/7, right? And we spoke all week about letting go by self-reflection. So we did gratitude, we did our wins. Oh yeah, and speaking of wins, this is important. I share this. So I got a comment from the originator. I gave shout out to Kobe for sharing this. I got a comment from William Choi. I don't know how we pronounce it. Please let me know. He's the one who wrote that down. So he was very thrilled that it made it to that I was able to share with the show, and that we get to share this with the rest of humanity. So pass it along. Let it be your example about the small wins, because I know, I get it. We get really frustrated when people are not doing the things that we think is so simple. I just heard that in a message. I also heard that from a parent 2 days ago. But why can't she just XYZ? Right. And then today I have real life examples because I am not your guru. I'm Patty Zito. And I'm here to share from real life examples. So, one of the things, yesterday, sort of like a little recap as we dive in, we're talking about tripping forward as long as it's forward, right? Forward movement. That's me, like in my entire life. Hey, okay. And, you know, laying low counts too, right? As this puppy showed us yesterday, it's like little baby steps. And today it's a topic that is okay. So is it fatal? Or is it a stepping stone, right? Because we could see that stairs cracked and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get to the top? How in the world am I going to get to the top of this? And you may be saying, wondering the same thing, right? I'm missing X, Y, and Z. I'm missing step, what is it, 2, 3, and 4 in this picture. And if we take a closer look, put myself a little, if we take a closer look at this picture, I still see steps 2, 3, and 4. How about you? I do. I mean, I see how it's a big hole and it could look very disappointing to somebody or to some people. And okay, but what about the little corner right there? Right? Can we use any kind of failure? And guys, of course, I'm all about we gotta get in the feeling, but it's not staying in the feeling for a long time. It's getting out of that, right? And I know I use words. I love my self reflection practice. I dive to this method. I believe it to be the most sophisticated method because we can all grab a pen and paper and take 15 minutes. So I see this failure is not the end, but a stepping stone towards growth and success. It's the path is still there. Yeah. And did I just say yeah? Okay. I follow a lot of Canadians. Where are my Canadian people? I love you all. So many people from Canada. I just love it. Love, love, love. And one way or one reason I find when I find myself in the stuck feeling all negative mode, it's because we can tap into that first time when we fell. And man, so many times it takes us back to that elementary school, right? Or earlier, but I want to say elementaries where we can remember. Those are like, ooh, yeah, I remember that, right? And it could seem as the word failure is such a hot, like, such a loose or such a word that keep us stuck. I mean, come on, let's get a little personal here, right? Like hustle culture. It's like we're trying to run away from those memories. Those like, man, that teacher didn't believe in me. My mom didn't believe in me. My dad, my grandma, whoever didn't believe in me. This sucks. I try my best. I try my best. You know, and I see them, and what I want to share. It's an example, or just recently. I want to say this is most likely 2021. Mark England. I was in the beginning of Enlifted, and our sessions were like 3 hour sessions in that group. We were like dugging it out, right? And it was one session was about problems, and he's like, take out a piece of paper. I want you to write this, just like this, okay? Because anyway, I'm gonna mix up what I went through and then how I see this fit into hustle culture and into the topic of is failure fatal. He wrote, he said, write down a piece of paper. I have a problem with you fill in the blank. And just as I was stepping into one of our sessions as in the group setting, I had gotten in a fight with my husband. And I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I have a training. I'm going. I invested a lot of money in this and I gotta go. Right? It was like snappy attitude, all of it. And that's the first thing Mark England says. Hey guys, take out a piece of pen, right? I have a problem with. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the challenge. So I wrote, I have a problem with the way I speak to my husband. So usually his coaching sessions, he has everybody say what they wrote down and you share. And I'm embarrassed, like, oh, okay, right. And it's like I'm feeling all heavy. I'm feeling just like that child right there. It's like, guilt, shame. Do I have to share that? I mean, can I just like skip it a little bit and, say something else that I have a problem that's not as embarrassing? I was like, no, I'm going to lean in, right? You get what you put in, like what you share. And so I was like, I'm going to do it. So, yes, totally embarrassing. Oh, man. And then Mark England says, magic things. Scratch the word problem. Okay. And I want you to replace it, right? I want you to add an opportunity. I have an opportunity with the way I speak to my husband. And it was like, that's, by the way, a thunderstorm. Okay. That's a thunderstorm for you. For those who didn't get my little sound effect. How do I feel? How did I feel back then? How do I even feel right now as I say that? I have an opportunity. I could take deep breaths before I can take deep breaths so I won't react quickly as a fosforito, a little match that lights up. I have an opportunity to find new words. I mean, the list went on. The feeling was okay. This is not fatal at all. What? Because I'm like, what a failure. Here I am again, just being a witch to my husband. And how does that make me feel? It makes me feel awful because I'm saying I have a problem. Keyword. It was one word. Did I even have a conversation with my husband at this point? No, none. I switched the word. That's the word I have for you. And well, two things, right, to our topic. A lot of when the word failure is inflicted to us by others, you have an opportunity to receive it as such harsh word, or you have an opportunity to see it as a problem that then you have an opportunity to make it an opportunity, a real opportunity to check yourself, see yourself. And that's what I got for us, like this week and hopefully this weekend, or as we reflect our past week and we get into the new one coming up next week. And I'm really excited about next week because it's about serenity. And I don't know if you guys could hear the birds. I could hear the birds right now. And this place right here, like it's serenity to a different degree. I love. I don't know if you guys can see the backyard from there, but it's such a peaceful place. We are at the right temporary home. As much as I miss my lake and my pier, my little pond, and the alligators that I'm afraid of, I miss it. And I'm so grateful for even right now that bird. We have an opportunity. And then it gets even bigger if you say this slower. I have an opportunity with the way I speak to my child, to the way I speak to him, whatever you fill in the blank, whatever you wrote. It doesn't even matter what you wrote, what the problem was. You're switching that to an opportunity. You're not faking the funk. Guys, stop the pretense. Be you. Stop the pretense. Especially folks in LinkedIn, right? You got no need to speak business like. No need. There's no need to be business like. No need to put titles out there. You gotta be us. Gotta be you. The right employer will hire you once you are you. Put credentials as part of the resume. When you show up in that interview, be you. You have an opportunity to be you. Content creators, coaches, be you. And especially coaches, let's stop telling people that we got it all together, because we don't. We're freaking lying if you are saying that. Because what I know is like there are no perfect people at all. So we have this opportunity. And of course, I do have a sample of a husband, because I just shared that in 2021, it went from being ashamed to, okay, I have this opportunity. And one thing for sure, like the volume of my voice, I may have the attitude for sure, but I know without affirmation from my husband that I have been making that decision not to raise the volume. Because regardless of what I say, if the volume gets high, I lost my husband, as in like he's not even there. Like it will be shut down. Has it been perfect? No. Has it been attitude? Plenty. Has that shifted how I step in with vulnerability? Absolutely. Has it shifted the way the way we both see each other for who we are and where we're at? Yeah. It's my attitude is such a reminder when I'm like, hey, did you do XYZ? Right? Come on, chop, 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 do X, stop drinking, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, check myself, right? Like the whole thing pointing, the finger, that thumb points back. So I'm grateful for the attitude. I don't know about you. Anybody out there? So anyway, I have this video from my dad. I just think it's so cool. Hey, listen, if you did talk about a problem with your husband, I wonder if this video has helped to see it as an opportunity, because I love this. This is a dad when you leave your husband with your child. Let's watch this. Oh, I love this. Yes. Hey. Bam. Hey. And of course, they're going to do a few seconds because, copyright, especially Michael. Come on, Mikey. Michael Jackson. That YouTube will be like, slash. But let's play the little ending. Let's do it. Hey. I love that, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Again, if you're in LinkedIn, I'm sorry if you have left a comment. I don't see any. I know I can't see Instagram comments nor LinkedIn. But if you're in those spaces, thank you. YouTube, thank you. Happy Friday. We are out of here. And we got our own music here. Yes.